What's up, Rhodyfoody fam? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got some special guests here. My man Ed Brady on the back, and of course, the Mayor of Pawtucket. My man.
Guys,
is in the building. Thank you so much.
And you put food in front of me. I'm a happy person.
So we are here at Caprichos here in the great city of Pawtucket.
Yep.
You know what it is about Rhode Island? You never know if it's a town or a city. And it's just, you know, we have so many colonial places here. But you guys are doing your Pawtucket restaurant weeks, right?
Yep.
So we're really excited. Danny inside kind of gave us we got a free trip to Colombia. Gave us a nice little spread. So we have the tamale the size of South America right there. They also are known for, obviously, the chicharron here. We got some empanadas, some chorizo. Ed's got some pan back there made with queso fresco, and we got the empanadas. What's in that bag?
Some bread.
Oh, we got some bread over there?
Yep.
All right. So I was told, Mayor, if you want to go ahead and grab that chicharron.
You got it.
They were supposed to break it for us, but he's like, you have to do it by hand. Exactly like that. Get in there, Edward.
Thank you, sir.
This is honestly is a great stop. I don't spend enough time here, as I was joking with you earlier, because I'm big enough now. I'd be really big if I ate here. But you see everybody in and out, right?
I mean, that line was, even Ed was like, what the heck is going on here? They're giving away free food?
And everybody knew each other. They're saying hello to each other. I mean, that was good in itself, just to see community back out.
And not only that, generational, right? We saw kids all the way with their grandparents and parents there.
And we're talking to Danny, and Danny and his family have owned it for 31 years. His dad started about 30, his dad and his mom. I was like talking my mouth full, sorry. 31
that's
years.
part of it,
That's an excuse.
But 31 years ago, and it's been tradition. They kept him and Danny and his sister kept the business going.
Yeah.
You know, they're great property owners. They keep up their property. They've owned some other properties. And they're an awesome small business that has survived even during the pandemic.
Oh, man, that was a crazy couple of years.
Positive. We were in there the entire time, and he's just being hospitable, saying hello.
Right? I kind of wanted to chip in and start helping out, man. He was so nice.
Yeah, I agree. And the food's phenomenal.
And the food, literally,
awesome.
we were here setting up, and Ed sends me a text of the food. He goes, "Man, I can't wait." He was like, "I can't wait here." But you have something with like cheese on it, right? It's like some sort of like.
Right now, actually, what I'm just eating is this chicken empanada, which is unbelievable. I mean,
they have all kind of. I'm gonna grab that one right there.
Yeah, the problem is I'm gonna eat it. I got it.
Is this the potato one that he said?
I think so.
Oh, it's the chicken?
Yeah.
It starts tomorrow.
Again.
Wow, look at that. So he did say, let me grab that bag over there.
Yep. Yeah.
He did say that we did have to do something. Is it in this bag? No, it's not that bag. Eduardo, do you have another bag back there?
I got the bread back here.
Oh, did I forget about it?
You got a little sauce?
Oh man, we forgot the bag. There was so much food he was throwing on. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So Mayor, he told us to eat it like this. Grab that chorizo right there, or another piece of chicharron.
Another chicharron.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
You got the dipping sauce?
he said you have to squeeze lemon or lime on it.
Yep.
So grab that. Don't be shy. Do it on the camera if you can.
You got it.
Show the people how we're doing it.
All right. Get a lot of lime on there.
A lot of lime. And then look at this sauce. I just want people to see the textures of everything that's going on in there, man. Look at this.
It's awesome.
All right, go right in there.
Gotcha.
Little dip.
Garlic and everything in there. It's good.
Little dip.
Dippy dip.
How phenomenal is all those flavors and colors.
It is awesome. What a variety.
Oh, got a little spice to it too.
Yeah, little kick.
Not bad. I don't know what this was. I mean, they threw a lot at us.
Yeah, they did.
You know, Will's gonna be looking at this video going, "That's what that is." You guys don't remember the name. But guys, down below, we're gonna put all the information for the restaurant here, the website, and everything else.
Even just being in there a little bit, though, wasn't it cool? Just learning about the culture, learning about the history of the family, learning about. We heard about the flowers and what they do.
Yeah, the Festival of Flowers in Medellin. Yeah, absolutely.
Medellin,
And there's a huge Colombian population here in Pawtucket, right?
You have Medellin, you have Cartagena. We have a sister city here in Pawtucket with Arjona.
Oh, nice.
We have some families from Arjona. This gentleman, Juan Pablo Barrera, who's actually running for school committee right now.
Yeah.
Was very advocating for his community, built a relationship about 7-ish years ago with the city, and we did a sister city with Arjona. Went down there and visited. We're doing some educational stuff.
Cool.
They tied to the schools. We've had kids going and teachers going down there and vice versa, and doing that multicultural learning. So it's been a great experience. But we do have
great, man. We do that in Cranston with Itru too.
Yeah.
With Italy, obviously, and It's great.
It's just
a
Colombia
nice exchange.
alone, right?
Yeah.
Everybody from their different areas. A lot of people from Medellin, and I've learned a lot. Sandra Cano, who's our commerce director, but also senator, she's from Medellin, and they talk about the flowers out there.
Oh, the flower festival,
flower festival, and that's what they're known for.
We just we just missed it too, so we're actually thinking about if you want to come. We're thinking about going to Medellin next October.
Absolutely.
We'll have to look at your schedule.
Yeah,
see if we can fit it.
no, it's beautiful town.
So tell us besides restaurant. Oh yeah, look at this thing.
Try that. Yeah, that was.
What the heck is
next
this?
Level good.
Mayor,
Next
get in on that. Look
What
at
is
this.
that?
Yeah, well, it's a big piece of cheese on top, right?
It's I'm gonna say it's like the
Yeah, Will said
empanada.
that.
I forgot what it's called. But
Yeah, Will said that he gets this, and also, I mean, this is probably the freshest. Was it passion fruit?
Yeah.
I'd come here every day just for this.
This is phenomenal, man.
Try this. You're missing it.
Yeah, am I
on.
missing that? All right, I'll give you the meat plate.
Probably
Get that. Let me know how that chorizo right there is too. It's been
Gotta
calling
open
my
the bread.
name.
I gotta open the bread.
Yeah, come on. You're not eating any of the meat back there. Let's go.
We're being shy. We're all being shy here. Oh, come on.
Unbelievable.
What?
It's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, they grew up with this? This is not even fair.
Corn. Oh, it's like a cornmeal.
Yeah, the cornmeal
base,
like pancake with some cheese on it.
Yep.
Yeah, you grew up, born and raised here.
Born and raised in Pawtucket. Yeah, I tell everybody, for better or for worse, awesome community. As I became on the council and as mayor, traveling to different communities
Yeah.
and different cultures, because we're very diverse here, it gives you a different experience or a different understanding. You think you've lived next to the Cape Verdeans or the Portuguese or the Colombians, we're talking about it. You think but to go to Colombia to see how fortunate we are here. I was supposed to do a trip this a couple months ago to Cape Verde. I had to postpone it because of the soccer development.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we want to hear about that too. That was
we're
a great
excited.
win.
We're excited. Everybody right now, this is what we're talking about in there, we're getting through, they're trying to label it as just a soccer stadium. It's so much more than just a soccer stadium.
Yeah.
I try to explain to everybody, listen, to soccer gets the butts in the seats, it's bringing people in.
Yeah.
But we're going to have our riverfront access. We're going to have all that opened up. We're going to have a bike path, walking path, public access, over 500 units of residential, commercial, retail. It's going to be an active zone. Everybody tries to compare it to up in Patriot Place.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, you get the concept of it. We're much smaller.
Oh, I see.
Right? It's not going to be that big. The stadium will hold about 10,000.
Yeah. Great number.
Awesome. And
Can do festivals, events.
Absolutely, right? So they're going to tie it into the school sports programs.
Yeah.
They go into the community, they tie into the local soccer organizations, rugby, all of those type of things.
And it builds up the areas all around the stadium.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's great. It's an investment long term, just like it is investment everywhere. So we're excited about that. But having traveled, to Ahona, to Cartagena a few years ago, and even I did another trip, and not to talk about this, it's Taiwan. It's so important to see how everybody lives, the diversity, and understanding where they come from.
Sure.
But in Cartagena and Ahona is a much smaller community, very depressed community.
Yeah.
And so limited resources. They're still building on their water and their infrastructure. But when you see when folks like Danny's family transition over from there, and hardworking small business owners dedicated to the community and gives back to the community as well. It's not about just making money. It's about a lifestyle and survival and taking care of the community.
Yeah.
I always tell people, one of the reasons we support so many local restaurants is, I saw a meme a long time ago, and it was somebody spray painted on the side of a building, and it said, "Ask Amazon to sponsor your kid's soccer team." They don't.
Yeah.
Who does?
Man.
Who does? Right?
Absolutely.
Local restaurants.
All local
restaurants.
We forget out of convenience. It's easy to order on there, but at the same time, just a simple step in the doors of a place like
there,
this, and see how hard everyone's working, and brings you right back.
Get to how many. I mean, there 3 or 4 jobs in there in the front, and there are probably 3 or 4 on the back.
Yeah, of course.
That matters in a community.
Even auxiliary, right? The folks that sell these, the napkin people. It has a trail of just jobs and community. That's absolutely
and we've
amazing.
Talked on this. Rhode Island has some of the best food in the country.
Oh,
it really does. Absolutely, right? No matter where you go.
I always say it's our number one resource.
Yeah.
Beyond whatever else I don't know if we mine gold here or whatever it is, but our number one natural resource I believe, is the food and beverage industry.
I think it's part of having all these different types of cultures and different type of cuisines
Yeah.
and
No,
everything.
yeah, absolutely. And I don't mean to disrespect anybody. You talk about it's a variety, right?
Yeah.
It's a variety of cultures.
Absolutely.
And they're bringing that culture. And what's so important in most places, I mean, still we have, you know, in the life I lived, there's always that skepticism that comes into it.
Sure.
But people are accepting, for the most part.
Oh, 100%.
Most people are accepting. They open up our arms. You know, you think about the impact that this has to the neighborhood, you know, a small business here. They open up their arms. They have a good working relationship with everybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, they want to survive. They want the small business. And that's a great mentality that we all have, is saying, like you guys, how do we help them, right? How do we come in and give them a small business? How do we put some infusion? We talked a little bit about the restaurant week coming up in September, right? We're doing we started last year, the first year.
Oh, the
Empanada Fest, right?
And then you have the Pizza-Palooza.
Yep, they're doing all the things, right? We've got some great artists that come down, right? We've got the events, and you know, and the festival music and everything. Yeah. So it's awesome, you know. But that's diverse and multicultural coming together: food, music, entertainment, arts.
Culture shocks.
Absolutely,
too, right?
yeah. Culture shock with Chachi.
Great.
We love Chachi.
Yeah, Chachi's awesome.
Great human.
Yeah.
Great ambassador for this.
He is. I mean, think about it. Works for the school department, you know, with the kids full time, and then dedicates his, you know, he's got his kids as well and his family, but dedicates his time and resources. Very involved in different organizations in the community. So we've got some really strong community leaders in Pawtucket, you know, and you have them everywhere, but Pawtucket's,
There's a buzz
small
going
enough.
On there. Buzz going on in Pawtucket here. There's
you know,
a
so
buzz
very, very fortunate to be here, right
Yeah.
time, right place. And you talk about that. I said, you know, people care about this. You know, they have some great community leaders who will come out and they give their time and they care. So, you know, that's why people say, okay, how have you been successful? What are your biggest accomplishment, and what is your biggest regret? You know, biggest regret is that I didn't learn and understand the politics and the government sooner. After being here 12 years, you finally got under your belt.
Yeah, to get things done.
Right, to get things done.
Bring people together.
Right, we're able to do that. But the positive is the community, is the diversity and how everybody sticks together.
Yeah. That's great, man.
What lesson would you give to a young person coming up in public service about how you lead or how you should lead, or what's been successful for you?
You know, so I always start with this, and this is not fair, right? I always start from the negative, because with social media, it's great that we're out here, but you know, there are boundaries that people just are able to cross right now, and you kind of get deflective a little bit, right? So but put that aside, you can accomplish so much. I had this young gentleman in Ethan yesterday who had done an essay, and we had given him some information, so we had him in for a key, right? Yeah. That's the community stuff you're able to do. So you talk about that, what would you want to do? He's interested at 10 to understand government.
That's cool.
Right?
Yeah,
you know,
civics.
Civics. He's a mathematician, he's focusing on math and science. Yeah. But you're able to say, listen, whatever you do, get your, whether it's college, get your education, your work degree, whatever it is, and then figure out a way to come back and give it to the community. Don't forget where you came from.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
There's a big change in a shift, but in here in Pawtucket, but we have that. People, you know, histories, graduated from Tolman before I was born. Yeah. Right? You know, I joke with somebody, you know, and I was joking the other night. They said, oh, I was married in 1969. Yeah. I said, okay, I was born in 67, so I was 2, right? Yeah. They were, you know, married, right? So yeah, but they come back and they put in the community. Yeah. Right? They don't forget that they graduated from Tolman, or they graduated from Shea, or East and West at the time. Right. And they come back and they give, right? Or you have folks like Danny and that come over from another country. His family comes over for bigger and better days. They come here to Pawtucket. However, they get here. Yeah. They get here and they dedicate their time and their effort, right, to give their family survival. But it's a giving back to the community. So.
And he has the energy of, I mean, he was just
his soul was on fire.
Yeah, he was. Especially when he was talking about his family and the food and the recipes and everything. And I get excited when folks just hearing him. Would now, you know, later on, I'm going, okay, how can I dedicate even more time to showcasing these family-ran businesses?
And it drives us through the rest of our day. Passion drives passion, right?
Yeah,
like
true.
Even that,
it's like paying forward in a way.
On to the next thing, right?
Yeah. And what you're doing, not to just, you know, to say it, but, you know, think about that, right? The impact that you are having, right? In a major way, right? You don't want to exaggerate it, right? Because people say, oh, the politics exaggerate. But there's an impact.
I'm doing better. I'm listening. I'm listening. Usually I'll be like, nah, stop it, man. Stop it.
No, but you're doing it for the right reasons, right? You're here to promote it, right?
Right.
And you're using what skill set you have and the knowledge you have to how do you bring, you know, focus in and support for those types of businesses. And think about it. We were talking about it earlier with the pandemic. when everybody went through, the food and beverage industry was the hottest hit. I mean, everybody was hit hard, don't get me wrong, different.
Yeah.
But, you know, they couldn't survive. They had to change, right? We're doing food, you know, in the vehicle, right? I mean, there's a message that we're trying to send by doing that. I think we're back to somewhat normal.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you think about that. They had a transition, right? There's more cost.
Yeah.
You know, people were trying to keep people employed, right?
Right.
It was that
They had to
domino
get all the
effect.
protection
Absolutely.
gear. They had to get everything.
And we're
up.
still grinding, right?
Still
Right.
Nobody's rising cost of goods. And,
absolutely, right? I mean, we're finally outside, as we're talking about, and this is great.
But we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Right, moving forward. But
It's always about pivoting and reframing and redirecting. Absolutely. So, Mayor, we have at the very end of usually of our videos, we have just some life questions just to get to know you a little bit more. I wrote
These
them down
are the tough
here.
ones, right?
These I did not go through your staff. They did not get vetted. All right. So the first question.
You're on the hot seat. Are you
What?
ready?
This is, man, listen, I don't know.
Oh, man.
All right. What food do you swear people only pretend to like? Right? I'm going to go first because I hate this food. Beets.
See, I like beets.
Oh, man.
Right? The beet salad, right?
I just can't do it. I don't know. I've tried. I do like beet juice when it's mixed in with other stuff, but
Very healthy.
I know. Yeah. Maybe that's why my body's rejecting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if it's one
Give me the meat.
Yeah, give me the meat.
You give me, I'll go right to squid because it's texture for me, right?
It's texture.
I grew up,
texture
right?
guy.
All texture, right? I love calamari, because it's fried, right?
Yeah.
But I can't do,
just like
sauteed octopus.
I gotcha.
I've had friends, and I've tried it. And people force me, and I say they joke, they embarrass
So
me.
you haven't had mine,
right?
Yeah.
But it's really, once you have it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's getting over that texture that grew up with. So I think that would be my first one that people say, well, I mean, and again, depending on what culture you come from. And I think because we're so diverse here, I have so many people that love it, that I'm forced to eat it, and I'm starting to like it. But it's still when I go,
texture.
the texture, right?
I gotta say, for me, last night, Loop, I ate my meal prep, and the last thing to eat was the broccoli. And Taylor's like, "Did you eat the broccoli?"
Yeah.
I'm like, is it broccoli or vegetables as a whole?
I know broccoli. It's a vegetable.
We have to eat them. We know, right?
Oh my God.
We teach it.
In your own opinion, what sequel was better than the original?
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll take this one, right? I'm on an old school. I think the Jaws 2, like
Jaws 2?
Just for me, like maybe again, I'm going back to my years. Most recently, you look back, you probably say a Star Wars, where each sequel probably got a little better. It changed it.
I agree with that. Empire Strikes Back was a lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah, but going back to it, like I'm the old school, like the Jaws. I still watch it. I catch it on, one of the.
Oh, when it's on TV, you have to watch it. Yeah.
I gotta say, for me, it was either Mighty Ducks or.
Oh, Mighty Ducks.
I'm a big Rocky series guy too.
Rocky. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, there's a big debate too that Godfather 2 was better than the first one too. That's a big one, right? And then also Maverick. I haven't seen the new Top Gun movie yet.
Phenomenal.
Was it? Is it better than the original?
I can't say it was better than the original, but I can say that I was riveted and I would watch it again and again.
Okay.
That sounded pretty political.
All right. What is something that is easier to do than people think?
I would say eat this potato thing.
Yeah, eat the potato thing. I would say probably be nice and considerate, right? Like that's so much easy. It's so easy to do, and I probably just took the best answer in the room. But
no, it's fair.
Yeah, it's just it takes so much less effort to just be that way. I don't know why people are just. I've always thought. Someone told me this thing a long time ago. You give 10 people $1 million each, you're gonna have at least one or two complain about paying taxes on it. And it's like, come on. I just handed you $1 million. You're gonna complain? So unfortunately, I'm really talking to that 20% of the population. Stop it, knock it off.
And we talked about this earlier, like the 20%, and again, love social media overall, but the 20% become louder because they have a bigger audience. So it sounds worse.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think the other thing that I've learned in my career is planning. Planning is takes your time to plan up front and get ahead of things, get ready for meetings and preparation, or ready to have conversations with people. That prep that seems like it's a pain in the butt to do up front saves you so much in the long time. It's really not that hard to do.
Yeah.
But to your point about being nice, I think instinctively we all get defensive, right? That's the human
course.
nature.
Of course, yeah.
Then you got to fight that and be pleasant with people. Don't let it come out. Think about what you're saying, and you're right.
Because you never know what people are going through either, man, right?
Absolutely.
Like, we're all going through something differently. So it's like, I try not to take it personally, and even in that same regard, slow things down a little bit when I'm in the...
Well, that goes to what we talked about yesterday. We were talking about how the best thing we can all do is just eliminate our egos.
Yeah.
Why do you get defensive? It's your ego.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right? Everything has this core thing to just eliminate your ego or minimize as much as you can. This world's a prettier place, man.
Absolutely agree,
In my
man.
opinion.
You know, as you get next question, I'm very fortunate. Like, my wife will keep me level-headed for the most part. And my line has always been, I get 2 lines that my family's sick here. Listen, I put my pants on, you know, because everybody comes, oh, you're the mayor.
Yeah.
To your point. Listen, I put my pants on the same way you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the other one is they'll call me mayor, and I go, that's not my name. My name is Don, right? I
Yeah.
appreciate the respect.
Yeah.
But until my wife rolls out the red carpet and calls me mayor at home,
then it's...
then you don't have to, right?
all right.
But,
All
but
right,
you know,
all right.
you can
All
find
right,
those
Don.
techniques
All
that
right.
you're talking about. No, I appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that keeps you humble, that keeps
Absolutely.
you real, because it's so easy when somebody's, hey, man,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
your show is awesome,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's great, right? And we're
Yeah.
all human. That ego,
Right.
sometimes it's hard to resist, but you have to resist it.
Yeah.
We get humbled real quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep,
I like
yep,
it.
yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Good point, Don.
growing up, what was a weird rule that your school had? Mine was always I couldn't believe why we couldn't wear hats. Like and another thing too, we weren't allowed to drink in class. I'm sure that they've changed that since since I was a kid. But you couldn't wear a hat. You couldn't drink like in class. I was like, what the heck is this? I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just a weird rules.
I hated not when I would do something bad in class, not being able to do kickball. But it kept me.
Right.
It kept me on track, right? I
That's
wanted
it,
to play kickball at recess. So
That's a good rule, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it.
that one time sitting the 15 minutes and watching everyone else play, you're like, all right.
And it's funny, it's funny how we all, like, just me, it would be like, I don't think we could wear shorts when I was a kid, right? You know what I mean? Like, you had to wear the pants, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a shorts guy. Like, if I could wear shorts 24/7 and a sweatshirt, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But so, there was some, as you look back, the rules. I'm sure the
they were
rules.
just really weird.
Yeah,
Some of them are
like-
just really weird.
And especially when we look at it today, right?
Yeah.
How, I mean, as a business person, right?
Right.
You had to wear a suit and tie, right? That's changed. We have business casual, right? You just
Right,
think about
right.
changes. So, rules
better,
are there.
too, yeah.
And they're meant to be changed. Yep.
It's like those weird Rhode Island laws, right? Where they're like, you can't ride your horse and buggy on a Sunday on the left side.
Yeah.
You ever seen those websites? But these laws are still on the books somehow. It's just so funny. What has the smartphone killed?
I think
That's
in a lot. I don't know if it's killed. Killed might be a strong word for me,
Yeah.
but I do think it's broken down the communication between people.
Agreed.
For sure.
Right. For me, that's the biggest thing. Is it's much. When you're talking to somebody.
Yeah.
You got to look at them and
Right,
have that.
right,
on it.
right.
It's much
See their
easier to do
passion.
Yeah.
whether it's passion or negativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it. Right.
Yeah.
We're human.
We're right
Yeah.
there.
But
Or the
through a
text.
text or that. So
Get different context. Yeah. Mine was, I remember when I was a kid, I could memorize like 30 phone numbers. I don't even know, Ed, I don't even know yours, brother. And we're like best friends. You're 401 something. That's all I remember.
I remember the ones from like Justin's 2418958.
Oh, well, there you go. Is that his... Don't call Justin.
Don't
Don't
call
text
Justin,
him.
no.
But if you do, just put a smiley face.
Yeah.
But
You're right,
point,
because you
right?
can store it.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
absolutely not,
memorization.
right?
Yeah, you.
I can't tell you what for whatever reason, I think I have this conversation with
Yeah.
my wife and our kids. I can remember my wife's cell number right now.
Right.
Because I think when it first started, I had to dial it. The save.
Sure.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what my 2 children's numbers. I got them saved.
Yeah.
I can go back to you. I can tell you my home number when I used to live on Lucas Street.
Yeah.
My grandparents' number, it's in there when you're that young, right? I can honestly.
I still remember my
7,
landline
6,
from when I was a
9,
kid.
right? Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Because you had to do it, right? The action. Now, I'm going, oh, yeah, hold on. How do you spell Lupe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting.
Is he's in the faves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You touched on preparation, but that is interesting how we prepare for our days now, knowing that we're storing information differently, and how do we utilize it the best way that we can to get through being more and more efficient, because it didn't kill it, right? It made it different.
No, yeah. But your memorization did go down the tubes a little bit
Yeah,
when it
for
came
sure.
to it. So,
For sure.
all right, last question. What's a fact that you wish you didn't know? That was it. What's a fact that you wish
wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to
Yeah.
end on, buddy.
So what I'm gonna, I'll
Good, since you
I'll
asked me
start
to
it
start,
off.
go
I'll
ahead,
start it
go
off.
ahead.
I'll make it easy for
That's
you
a
guys.
tough one.
So
Wish you didn't know.
one thing that I wish I didn't know, but I'm glad that I do know, is what's the question again? What's a fact you wish you didn't know? Okay. So I just found out recently that, you know, we were raised in the textbooks, right? That, you know, they had that side view of the earth, right?
Yep.
We have the crust and everything else. And in the middle is this ball of magma, plasma, right? Keeping the earth warm. That's a hypothesis. That is a theory. We don't know that for certain, but we're raised to know that that's fact. And with all the different layers of the earth's crust, and that there's this just lava in the middle of it. None of that is fact.
I never knew you were going to get to this point. On that point, yeah. Which I think is
And he said he was
incredible.
going to make it easier.
Yeah. But that's just a fact that I wish I didn't know. You know, sometimes ignorance is bliss on a couple of things. That's just a weird thing. Like, what else is just theory?
I like that
and
a lot.
isn't definitive.
And I'm going to jump in this for, for the mayor, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You know, having the opportunity to serve in public service and learn a lot about how the world works. You know, you go into that with I would imagine with a great heart. Everyone goes in with a great heart, and it takes a little bit longer to get a lot of things done, Mayor, right? When you learn about a lot of things. I'm not going to go into specifics, but when you stay kind and you stay true and you just keep pushing forward.
To your point, I say, listen, and this is probably not on point, but, you know, it's how you make the sausage. You don't want to know.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you want to know the end product,
sir.
right?
Yeah.
No, to your point, absolutely. Yeah. And those are, like, there are processes, the time that it takes, the politics that comes into the job.
Sure.
One for me, I wish I didn't know, you know what I mean? And that's a very difficult, you know.
Or maybe we can pivot the question,
no,
right?
but I'm just saying,
what is something that you wish you did know? You know?
I mean, for me, if you keep it that way, it's more about, you know, I wish I didn't understand how much prejudice there still is in this world.
Oh.
Right. I didn't grow up that way. You know, we had, you know, and neighbors that were Portuguese, neighbors that were Cape Verde.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And Spanish. We've been very diverse here. I've been very fortunate going to public schools and building those relationships. When I go to other communities or other countries or even older folks, right, they have that bias or that still there and that disrespect, and I'm going, how do you talk like that? You know, like so I wish I didn't know. There's no way that you're not knowing that, but I just, maybe it's more I wish it wasn't there. Right, that we could overcome that.
Keep being the change, right?
So, guys, make sure you check out the restaurant. All the information is going to be down below. Also, a link for the restaurant weeks. Any last part of
listen, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you got to see it firsthand again. The pride and the passion and the community we have in Pawtucket. So thanks for being here, and I appreciate it.
Thanks, Don.
And I don't know, Rhody Foody might be doing some events in Pawtucket soon.
Absolutely.
So we'll talk about it. All right, guys?
Go
Cheers.
Rhody Foody. Thank you.